I have a very important question for you. Do you have too many challenges? And all your favorite budgeters keep coming out with more? And you can't keep up? You want to have challenges from all your favorite budgeters in one challenge. Well, guess what? You can. So in these upcoming challenges, I challenge you to a scrapbook money challenge. So go into your cupboards and grab all those things that you had planned to use the last year and haven't used. Some pretty paper and a little bit of glue. And let's see what we can create. I have a lot of leftover challenges that I haven't used in this last year, like this coffee one that I would love to make a separate challenge for, as well as some other challenges that I planned to use but never did. So why not make a new one with the stuff I have? I'm going to take some pretty paper and use this carnival picture frame, which is kind of an odd size, but that way I can make it my own, and I'm not stuck to the A5, A6, A whatever, or a full 8x11. And as you can tell by now, I am doing a voiceover because, well, the sound was really bad on this recording. But these are just a few of my challenges that I have that I can use. I can do a drink challenge, I can do all kinds of different ones with the stuff I have. Not only did I just download some challenges off of Kofi and some other Etsy's, but I actually used some of those and threw them into Canva, cut them up, and made brand new ones. Like you can see on this one, these have two different creators, Sadie Jane and Tasty Savings. I'm sorry, I can't read the top part. That way I can kind of keep the same theme together, and I keeps myself a little more organized that way. But you can do that when you download. A lot of these budgeters actually use Canva, so when you put them in there, you can just unlock them and move them around and cut them up and use as needed, as well as make your own themes like yoga and coffee and donuts. Just keep a little balanced in life, so you can add what people have created and make it what you need as well. I want to keep this one kind of black and white and kind of New Year's type of feeling. So let's see what we have in the pile of stuff. I have the one that I'm trying to save for I'm going to be starting some GLPs, and so I want to start doing some savings for that. $3 a piece, up to like 300 and something. That'd be a good one. And they also have some little exercise things as well I can add in here and there. And see what else I have in here. I have some others done up, and that's kind of a roll and dice one. And I was going to do them like Monday, January, February, whatever, but I'm just so slow at doing all these. But they are kind of seasonal. So the things I'm actually going to be needing is some spring and summer ones. So if you have any spring and summer ones for ideas, that would be great too. So let's just get started on this one. Let's keep it to exercises. See if I have anything that's I can use for exercise. I also have a lot of these paper things. So if you're getting kind of bored with your challenges, you can always take some of the challenges that are out there and, you know, make them your own, make them different. This one's kind of idea, let your ideas shine. Those might be some good ones. I can put some stars for, like, improving yourself. That's a maybe. I'll put that over here. Enough. You're already enough. Good things. Thoughts and fears. I can always cut this thing up as well if I want. This is from a Rad Girl budget, so if you want to get something, you know, for New Year's or and I actually did that. I hand drew all the little syringes on there, but she has a couple ones, and I just kind of, you know, cut them up a little bit, and I will be doing that. I might just keep this one as a full one and then do some little extras around it. I have my Homage Page glue, because I have no idea what happened to the rest of my glue. Just put this right here in the center. That's a big main one. So I want to start doing the GLPs in April when I do my spring break. That way I can see if they affect me differently. I have a doctor's appointment this next Wednesday, and we can kind of go over anything that I need to know, and like diet, if I need to change any of my diet before.
probably. I'm going to try to get some more exercise in and all the other stuff. And then maybe I'll do these for days that I actually do exercising, and do them for 50 cents or something. See if I can get some to at least border top and bottom, maybe. Try to, if I can get my goal of, let's say, 3 weight training a week, then I will cross one off. That's good. That sounds good. Use these as goals. People out there have lots of really cool stuff, and sometimes it's not everything that you need, but you can always use their challenges and add to them or anything and do your own. I don't know how many are in here. Do I have some scissors? Yes, I do. I don't want my stuff to be exactly the same as everyone else's, so I'm like always trying to come up with ideas. Now, do you do anything with your challenges at home? Do you make your own? Do you just like to do the mini Mondays or the tiny ones or anything like that? Do you have any other ideas for kind of crafty style ones? I would love it. I used to do these when I go on vacation with my nieces. I would make picture books and with kind of collage style. I'm doing this, and today is Valentine's Day, so let's just add some hearts. Why not? I'm gonna do enough. I have some pink in here, so this one would be a good one. I got bored today, can you tell? I went and painted my nails. Instead of "you are always enough," I'm gonna put just enough, because sometimes you've had enough of the way you've been living, and it's time to step up and do something, If you dream it, you can make it. You don't have to have the whole stickers. Oops, did I put that upside down? Okay, dream it, make it. Put some notes in here. Let's put some notes. And where's my pens? Oh, I got pens. What should I have as my note? Note to myself. And a little syringe. Just draw a little syringe, which is just very simple. It's basically an eye shape, which you just add a little bit of wear on the bottom, a little syringe, and a little bit of a circle on top. And those will equal $3. Let's do it with a little weights. That looks like toast. This will be 3 times a week. Hopefully I remember what I mean by 3 times a week. 3 times a week, 3 times exercise. It's like I almost want to put my weight type of thing here, but I don't want to be focused on my weight, because sometimes that can make you kind of depressed. And let's see, do I have anything here? I got some boba. I have some random ones. I don't know. Let's see. There are 1 through 3, so that might be good for this one, since these are all $3. I can always put some extra ones on. I don't know if this will stick on with the glue. I might need something a little stronger next time. This is the Humble Budgeter.
This money challenge I got from the Humble Budgeter. She does not have her own YouTube channel. She has an Etsy where she does a lot of really cool, really cute budgeting challenges. Actually, one of my coffee challenges I actually got from her, and I think it's still on her Etsy store, so go and check her out. I'll make sure I link her in the description.
Random little dots. I'm really not that good at scraping. It's like I could always make different shapes out of these things, but I don't know where the 3 or 2 or 1 is on these little balls. I'll put them in corners to kind of give it a little extra color or thingies. So we need 1 more. I can kind of see where that one is. I'll write on the back which ones I have. So far I have the Humble Budgeter and Rad Girl. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what else we've got in any of these sticker books that we can add a little accents to. Those are black and white. Grow and dream. And bloom. All things that grow. Might have to cut that. Enjoy a little bit of life. Today is not required to be perfect. I like that. I probably should have put like a black background or something under that. But that's alright. Wee, hello. I could kick her all over my stuff. Let's see if these will. Okay, make sure I'm putting it on the right side. Put some little stickers on here. I got this in, and when I got some Etsy, some of our product, I got these in it. So we're gonna put the little buttons of mystery money on the side. And hopefully, I want to make sure I put a lot of glue on that. And one more. Pretty ladies, party time. Let's see, do we have anything that's kind of pink? This has pink in here. It's like, do I want to put some food on there? Because I know that's some of the areas that I have the issues with is the food. I have some binge eating issues. This one's really cute, this little tea party. Those kind of look like clams. Probably try to speed up some of this so it's not so, everything out of shot. Binge. I remember polygons. And this one is humble. I'll just write it on there. How's that? Should come off when I scrape it. Hopefully. We'll find out. I don't know if she's still. I'll have to look up online, see if she's still doing YouTube. Humble budgeter. Alright, that's one done. I'll put that to the side and let it dry. I don't want to get too much on here. Fold that over a little bit. I can always see if there's anything else I want to add to it. Silver and black. Put that one to the side. There's one done. We have all the little thingies for the... Now this took forever to actually draw all those in there, but if you're just watching TV, it's something to do. And the humble budgeter and the rad girl. I'm going to try to keep it to 1 to 2 budgeters on each page. That way I don't get too mixed up. So there'll probably be 2 different style budgeters on each page at the most. That way I can keep them all. And a lot of times I try to keep them about the same type of style. So if it was like for September, September, if it was like for, since this was kind of a New Year's type of thing, eating and exercise. And so this is my eating and exercise one, savings for the GLPs, and trying to get all my 3 days a week exercise, weight training and stuff, because I need to start building up muscle again. So when I start doing the GLPs, it has a tendency to lose muscle mass. So I need to make sure I'm building it and continuing with protein and anything else, so I don't trade one problem for another. A year and a half ago, I had gotten myself down to almost 200 pounds. I hadn't seen like the 220s since I was like 18. And I was fitting into size 20s. I was really close to 18. And then I just started stress eating and everything. And now I'm almost up to 300 again. And so I need to get going. And I want to try GLPs because I am ADHD and I have a lot of the food noise and late night binging, and I'm hoping that if I can try the medication, I actually know what it's like to not have that food noise, so I have something to compare it to, and seeing if that helps with some of the impulse control issues that I have when it comes to food and binge eating and binge spending. So we'll see how that works. I'll let you know as time goes by. But there's the first one done.
Here is the finished product. After I got done recording, I got a little bored and decided to use some of my paints on it. And so I added a little extra colors, some reds and blues, and filled in a little bit of the syringes as well. I have scanned this and added it into my Kofi. I do recommend that if you have a lot of scrap pages and scrapbooks and art supplies, to make your own little scrapbook money challenge with a lot of these challenges that they have out there. But if you find you have no time to sit down and do any of this stuff, feel free to download it off my Kofi. I will have it as an 8x5x11. If I use some of your challenges in some of these little scrapbooking, and feel free to download them and re-upload them to your Kofi account. Or if you want to make your own with some of my challenges, feel free to do that as well. I would love to see what you create. So go dig out those art supplies you have in your closet that you've been, saving for a rainy day that never happens, and just go make something new and nice and see how much money you can save in the process. So thank you to all my beautiful fools out there for joining me this day. And if you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Let us release our squirrel brains and see what we can create together. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.